Are we live? I'm live. Am I live? Okay, I am live. What is up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Tonight, I'm really just getting the logistics down of this, of knowing how to stream a different way. I'm using a different software because I have a big stream tomorrow, but we'll do some questions anyways. Am I live? Am I live right now on YouTube? Look at that. Everything's working. Holy shit, what a concept. That's crazy. Okay, what is going on, everybody? We are fucking live. Let me just double check Kick. Oh, then I'm going to go live on these other platforms too. Wow. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live everywhere. I really hope I can see all of the comments. All right, we're going to get into some questions. Hey, I see a YouTube comment. All right, fuck yeah. This is working. All right, we're getting all our platforms dialed in. We're going to fire up the TikTok, fire up the Instagram. What is going on as everybody strolls in? This is fucking sick. I can see all my comments in one place. This is fucking awesome. Guys, we're doing questions tonight, dating Q&A as I get everything set up because, again, I have a stream tomorrow that I want to know what the hell I'm doing for because it's the first time I ever haven't used OBS live. Okay, and we'll get to all the questions. Fuck. Q&A. All right, everybody. All platforms are looking good. Can't post comments to some destinations. Okay. Did that Swedish shit get deported? Yeah, dude. I sent her back to the motherland, brother. I got her out of here. I should probably look forward. I'm trying to manage all these devices, guys. Yeah, I took the Swedish bitch back to ICE, and I gotta be careful. I'm live on TikTok too, and I gotta be careful. TikTok is very, very censored, very, very censoring. Last time I was live last night. I got a damn strike on my TikTok. I said the little bitty R word. Oh my god, so fucking sensitive. But what is going on, everybody? We're live back again. Oh, on all plats. I wonder how. If you guys don't have me on Twitter right now, fucking hop on Twitter. I don't know what's been going on. I've just been saying some stories. It's been popping off. New favorite platform. And I think I'm live there too. And I think it's just through my profile picture. The more you know. The more you know. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. And yeah, if you guys haven't seen that YouTube video that I dropped fucking today, you should go watch it. That YouTube video is absolutely hilarious. It is so good. It is so funny. So some women, man, some fucking women blows my mind. Their egos blow my mind. They put my mind into like the stratosphere. Someone's got to humble them. Someone's got to fucking do it. I guess it's going to be me. I really don't know. Who else can do it? I don't know. But they're out of their fucking minds. I will say that. Ugh. First date smash, second date, should I pick her up and have her cook dinner for me? Yeah, that's a nice transition. 100%. The sooner you get her doing things for you, the better. Start to get some functionality out of a woman. You know, they gotta have functionality. They can't just be a body. You know, they need some wear a fucking role. Oops. Yeah, have them wear a hat. Have them do a role. Have them cook some shit. I'm all for it. Dude, if they're not cooking and cleaning, what the fuck are they doing? You know? Because like what other capacities do they have, bro? Like we're just limited. We're limited in their functionality. It's like you can't have them build you a plane. You can't have them, you know, like hunt and gather. So they should cook because the functionality is so limited We need to squeeze every drop that we have out of them. 100%. Oh my God, on Twitter, what happened today is the reason everything's going crazy on Twitter today is because I posted a screenshot of a Hinge correspondence. Okay. In this correspondence, I basically just slammed this girl down and humbled her because her response was trash. And so I was just like, kick rocks. And what did she say? She said, I asked, I go, are you Latino? And she goes, no. And I said, what the fuck is this response? And then she blew me up with like 3 messages back. And so if a girl's ever dry to you guys, like over dating apps or over, why does this looks a little fucked up, doesn't it? I think that'll be better. That's a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better. Okay, for YouTube. And so she hit me back immediately after I just slammed her down. I was like, what the fuck is this response? You got to call them out. If a woman's ever dry to you, here's what you do. You call them out because here's the thing. They're either A, going to correct their behavior and be like, yeah, I fucked up. You know, he called me out. Good on him. I can't disrespect him. Fair. Or they're going to hate you. Okay. But if they hate you, then you save all your time and energy. You save all your effort. Easy money. See ya. Next. Get out. That's why I just always call them out. My thoughts on spiritual chicks. Women are all the same. That's what I would say. Okay, women are all the same. They have different caveats. They have different nuances. You have to read situations. You have to understand what each woman kind of needs. But don't let like spirituality or religion like fool you from female nature. Like do not be naive. Okay, do not think because this girl has fucking crystals that you can trust her all and show your affection and love. Don't think because she has sage and she's telling you to express your feelings that you can express your feelings and she's going to like it. Okay? Like let's not be naive because someone is spiritual or whatever. We have to stay sharp between the ears. That can never ever be the case. But I'm glad this is all working because this is mainly to figure out for my live tomorrow, which will be really, really funny and really fucking hilarious. It's going to involve another girl. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to ruin the surprise. It's going to involve another girl, not the girl that was in my videos recently, a different girl. And it's going to be really funny. Or at least how I'm envisioning it is funny. And based on my sense of humor, which is pretty dark, but you know, someone's got to do it. Oh. Look at me in this coat. Look at this aura. That's what all you guys have to remember is like you can convince women of anything if you have crazy confidence. If you have crazy confidence, there's nothing you can't convince women of. Zero. They were actually created to be persuaded, quite literally. Born followers. That's all you need. All you need is crazy aura and energy like the game, and everything very, very simply just appears. It's just it's abundant central no matter what. No matter fucking what. When you carry yourself a certain way. It really is the foundation of everything. I can't reiterate that enough. You and your ability to be confident and certain and sure of yourself as a man is everything. Win them, lose them, whatever the case is, you have to be just him. All emotions. They are all emotions, brother. It's all emotions. Women don't want to think, do it for them. No, they hate thinking. Thinking's too much. Like literally thinking for women is too much of a bear. They can't do it. Name a female philosopher. You can't. But this like we can't blame them. This is just the yin and yang of life. That's why the more you make them think in a fun, playful way, in a light way that's out of reality, the better. But the more you make them think in a way that is rooted in reality or logic or reason, it's terrible. They can't do it. It makes them really uncomfortable, gives them anxiety, makes them uncomfortable. It's terrible. How do I heal with a fearful, avoidant person? I don't even know what that means. What's an avoidant person? Like someone that ghosts you? Why do you tolerate someone that ghosts you in the first place? You know, it sounds like she has the power. If she's like, who even told you that she's fearful and avoidant? Probably her. Okay. She probably has these labels on herself that she tells you she is as like a victim. It's probably exactly what she's doing. to get your sympathy and manipulate you and you're falling victim. Oh, but she had her father, or but like, no, like you really don't understand. Like her father really like, oh no, she's actually a class A avoidant. Like her therapist told her, wake up, guys. They use these emotional strings to yank at you and manipulate you and to make you fucking soft. Okay. And to excuse her dog shit behavior and be in this loop of never ending attention towards them as they treat you like shit. Wake the fuck up. I learned the hard way. I thought it was all about your physique at first. No, dude, not at all. Oh my God. Physique is nothing with women. How do I get a girlfriend as a girlfriend? I think you meant how do I get a girl as a girlfriend? You make sure that she knows that you can replace her. You make sure that she knows that you're better than her. You make sure that she knows that you're the man and you're busy and you kind of like her. She's kind of okay. Okay? That's the dynamic. She's kind of okay. Like, stick around a little bit, but like, whatever. When you get soft, when you fall for the bait, when you reciprocate her niceness, when you show interest, when you show vulnerability, when you communicate, when you're emotional, you're getting cooked. You are getting cooked. You are getting absolutely destroyed because it is blood in the water for a fucking shark. That's why men struggle with dating, because you need so much discipline around your behavior. So much discipline. That's why I exist. Facts. Dating advice on women, debate, host views. That's AI. That's not a fucking question. Someone's gifting me a beer or something. I don't know. TikTok is so fucking brain rot. It's insane. But that's the hardest part, guys. My bro spit those red pill truths. You know what's interesting? I just say the brutal truth. You know, I'm not a guy that is like, I'm a red pillar. I've never even called myself that because I don't even know if I am. I've never consumed red pill content really. Like I've never like read red pill books. I've just lived life and I'm very, very true to the truth. Very, 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 very true. Without exception, I am brutally honest about everything. This is just the truth, you know? I don't necessarily want it to be. I don't want, you know, the sky's blue, guys. I can't fucking change that. All I can do is wake people up about the sky being blue. That's it. That is it, my friends. Learn to love yourself. You expect her to do it for you. It's true. 100%. You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to know that you are of value as a fucking man. Your value and validation cannot come from a woman. That's insane. It cannot come from a woman. It has to be from you. 100%. And then when you're in that correct cycle and that correct frame, then they love you. But a lot of people go about it the wrong sequence, the wrong way. 100% the wrong way. Today's society is trying to nerf masculinity, and a lot of these clowns are falling for it. Of course, because they listen to women. That's the problem. That's the core issue. The core issue is you have a society that is really, really engineered and geared towards men listening to women. It's a big problem. It's a really big problem. To the point where they're like, they will shame you if you don't listen and cave and concede to women. They will shame you. 100 fucking %. Guys, get shamed. Okay. Get shamed with a smile on your face. Get shamed showing the pearly whites as you fucking be a man. You have to. There's no other way around it. If you fall victim to that mentality and that mindset, I am telling you, like forever, women will fucking hate you. Women will think you're pathetic and invisible. And this is when you do exactly what they say they want you to do. You can't do it. You absolutely can't do it. Yeah, but the problem is with power, men can't handle power responsibly. Women cannot. Women cannot handle power responsibly at all. They always abuse and nuke power. This is very consistent. That's why they're never listened to. They're never in positions of power, like across history. Obviously, times have changed on purpose. But they can't handle power. They're too emotionally volatile. They're not stoic, responsible, logical creatures that can manage power. That's why when we give it in the form of effort, they nuke it all. They nuke it fucking all. You know? That's why you can't. That's why you cannot give them. You give them the power. You are so cooked. Self mastery. If you want a woman who's gonna challenge you, then you better be ready for that, bro. I don't know if that's to me, but be ready for everything. Imagine not being ready for anything. But yeah, women are so finicky. Just had my group call with some of my guys. Women are so finicky. If you don't know how to match energies with a woman, and you sometimes do this much energy when she's doing this much, everything's over. And it's so crazy, but you need to get your spidey senses up. You need to get your senses of reading a woman, understanding what type of woman they are. Again, fundamentally, they're all the same, but there's caveats. And matching and being the yin and the yang is everything. Because if you're yin and she's yang, we are kaput, and vice versa. So reading women is hyper important. Being able to understand when it's appropriate to do X and Y and Z, etc., is the key. It is game. Like there's many things I've said to many women that I would not say to many other women. It's normal. Totally normal. But it all works. It's just nuanced. And finding that sweet spot of being like you, but also the best version of you that is not performative is the sweet spot to everything. That's where the magic happens. Because having an abundance of women is like the greatest thing. Like it's almost to the point where it's like intoxicating. You need to like constrain yourself. Truly. But it's good. Everybody should get to that abundant. It's to that abundant level, without a doubt. Without a fucking doubt. Points, play, travel. You probably do like credit cards or something. Maybe. Tomorrow the live is at noon Pacific time. We're gonna go for like an hour and a half with the what am I gonna call her? A prop? She's not even a co-host. She's literally just a pulse with tits. That's what it is. A pulse with tits, just a prop. And they love it. Oh man. Holy fuck. I cracked myself up. What's going on? What is up? I can't read your Arabic, but that's cool. Oh man, that's so funny. You got to laugh at these things. You know, sometimes when you're also, who is that podcaster with that cuck, with that wife that is dragging him through the mud, and Myron was destroying her and them? Akakashi, the Indian dude. Some of the videos my friends have sent me about this wife are terrible. And the thing too is, it's like, I feel, I've never been married, but I feel like guys that get into marriages will never leave. And when that element of fear is lost in the subconscious mind of a woman, Cook City. Cook fucking City. What happened to my stream over here? What happened? Hello? What the fuck happened over here? All right, we're back. She posted something as a wife, like this year, about like popping her pussy. And I'm like, holy shit, man. And you're tolerating that. Not only are you tolerating that as a man, you are a famous man. You're a famous, rich, successful dude. Tolerating a woman doing that to you and humiliating you like that? Someone send him a clip of mine or something. Someone needs to straighten this dude out. He's on that podcast with Andrew Schultz. It's sad. And you see this way too much. You really do. You see this way too much. It's unbelievable. The tide we are turning as a generation of men. It is so soft. It is so soft. It is so pandering and catering to women. I would literally rather be alone my entire life than endure female disrespect from like a girl I'm seeing or a wife. I would burn it all down. It's not even a debate. It's not even something that I would even think about for 1 second. Every single girl I've been with, I've told them, I will fucking leave right now. Right now. I don't care. That's the only position of leverage you can be in as a man to maintain frame. That's it. It's the only fucking position. There's no other position. What else we got going on besides this marvelous coat? I work in security at night. Women are always in my vicinity. Should I just send it when it comes to approaching and letting them know what's up? I just fear of losing my job. Well, how bad could it go? You know. Also, security. I mean, you just find another job. I feel like you have too much in front of you in terms of opportunities to not go for something. And how would you even lose your job? Like, how would you lose your job? Like a woman being like, "Oh, he creeped me out." I don't think it's gonna happen, man. If you approach the right way, that would not happen. That would not happen at all. I would go for it. I sure as hell would go for it. I've done crazier shit. Think about all the opportunities that are right in front of you every single day. And you can be really sly about it. I mean, you don't have to like make a scene. Be really sly about it. Exclusive video is interesting. What's up, Danny? Danny just joined my new YouTube membership that literally just launched like today. Yeah, the exclusive video is interesting. It's another video with that girl I was with. By the way, Danny, thanks for joining, bro. I acknowledge your elite tier. I acknowledge your little emblem we got for you. And that'll get better as I figure out like what the hell I'm doing with all this stuff. All these platforms, there's so much on platforms. But learning from other people is one of the biggest tools you can do to expedite your process of learning women and understanding women. You know, of course, we normally learn from ourselves and our own mistakes, but if you can learn from others, that saves you a lot of heartache and a lot of trouble. And understanding where guys go wrong is really, really powerful and really, really fantastic. So you can completely avoid those mistakes. Because the core problem is too, it's like everybody thinks everybody's in a unique situation. It's really not, guys. Like women are women and they have the same tendencies. It's all psychology and they all go through it and they all see men the same. Avoid the mistakes of others. Learn from them. Learn from them. That's what that video is about. That's what that video is about. Learning from this guy that she was seeing, checked every box. Because like my friend, that girl that was in the videos with, she attracts very high value guys. She's in an affluent area. She actually is pretty smart for a woman. For a woman. Very, very attractive. She attracts multimillionaires. She really does. Hand it to her. And but it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how good looking you are. You will fuck up every situation if you don't know game. You will fuck it all up. You will have all of your efforts down the drain. You will have everything cooked from you. Guaranteed. You have to learn the skill set. You can't just become rich. It's not the cure. Regards from Nicaragua. Of course I've heard of Nicaragua, bro. I went to school. It's over there. Nicaragua. It's over there. It's right over there. I see it right now. Of course. What's up, man? I'm glad we're global. I'm glad we're in Nicaragua. Great to have everybody here. I befriended some salsa female dancers over the past few months. I used them to increase social proof. Should I still make a move on them? Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't by now. I mean, shit, a few months. If they're beautiful and you get along with them, like I'm fucking pulling trigger, brother. You know, it's like with women, I'm not a huge fan of a long game with women. You know, like, okay, I'm going to be friends with this girl. Then in like over the course of 6 months, she'll help me bang like 2 girls. It's like, take what's in front of you. Seize, you know, like I think like the long game always bites you in the butt. And I've had situations where, what is that? A question that I couldn't see. I'll answer that very shortly. I'll have situations where like, oh yeah, I see her all the gym, but like, oh, I see her all the time. I'll just say hi to her tomorrow or like the next day or when I come back. And then I never see her again. It was my fault because I'm not seizing the opportunity. So I would seize it. The vibe is there. If you think they're attractive, fucking go for it. 100%. Question about texting girls. Why is the margin for error so small? I feel like there are times you're having a perfect conversation. And if the next message is not perfect, boom, gone. Why don't I put this on the screen? There we go. The reason is, especially if they don't know you yet, women are very finicky. They're finicky. And so like, you have to understand, less is more too with women. The more you text them, the more possibility of fucking up. Undoubtedly. And so you only want to text to exchange your attention for plans. That's it. You don't want to text to be a pen pal. You don't want to text to like build all this amazing attraction. You want to text to spike enough desire, just enough to make plans and move. It's not about building a connection over text. You don't fucking do that. You never do that. So I think you probably need texting help. Because like once you get good at texting and you start to understand texting, you don't make these little mistakes. You understand the game. You don't really make these little mistakes, you know? Like you may think it's nothing, but if I were to look at your text messages, I might be like, this is terrible, you know? Like it's just, you don't know what you don't know and you don't have the clarity yet. You prefer love bombing or indifference to seize opportunity? Always indifference. Assertive indifference is the best way I can describe it. It's like, it's mastering the polarity of like concealing essentially the true interest, but also at the same time being assertive. There's a happy medium here, right? Because love bombing never works. Never do that. Never do that. But indifference only works if you know how to stimulate emotion. So you need a happy medium. But I'm an anti-love bomber. I'm a 100% anti-love bomber. I'm always in a position of leverage. I'm never on my knees for a woman. I'm never eager. I'm just about it. Let's do this. Let's do that. Boom, 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 boom. Spike. Let's go. That's spike emotion. I mean, that's how I see it. When I was talk with girl, like in high school, I could spark attraction with be charismatic and grab their attention, create tension, etc. But I didn't use tease and they became extremely submissive over time. Great. That's awesome. You know, some different strokes for different folks sometimes, you know. I am just naturally an asshole, guys. I'm naturally I'm not a sweetie pie. Okay. I slam them down. I make fun of them all the time. This is just who I am. like, you know what I mean? And so I lean into it. I lean into who I am because they love it. I've never had an instance where I tease a girl and she hates it. But again, it's about doing it the right way. And also, Danny, we're talking high school here. You know, we're talking high school. Yes, women are women, but like game at 15 is game at 15 is a little bit different. You know what I mean? Game at 15 versus game at 25 or 20 or 30 or whatever. It's a little bit different. But I like the teasing. I like teasing women because it not only says I'm better than you because you're putting them down, you're making fun of them, but they're also laughing at the same time. So you're hitting this massive polarity of emotion of like, you're inferior, ha ha ha. You're inferior, scrub dish. You're inferior, vacuum now. That's the game. So I think learning that would really round out your game, even though in high school you didn't need it. I would still spend time on learning that and applying it because it is important. Bro, love bombing works? Not really. I don't think so. Not a fan. Not a fan. Very easy to get cooked that way. Am I recording this? I don't know. I fucking should be. I think it's on. I'm doing Streamlabs now, so I can multi-stream everywhere. I think it is simultaneously recording. Yeah. How to spike emotion? There's a lot of ways. I mean, there's a lot of different emotions. You know, there's the emotion of jealousy. There's the emotion of teasing. There's the emotion of worry. There's the emotion of happy. There's the emotion of giddy. You want to do different things to spike different emotions. If you only do one emotion all the time, it gets stale. right? You need to wear different hats. Sometimes you wear the hat of a dictator. Sometimes you wear the hat of a comedian. You need to wear different hats. So just round yourself out. Like, I honestly, if you were starting at 0 right now, guys, if you're anyone listening and starting at 0 when it comes to spiking emotion, watch some of my YouTube videos, write down the different emotions I talk about, and then just like think about and internalize different ways. Can I get this fucking question off here? Different ways you can spike those emotions. Just like unpack things, write them down. You know, oh yeah, the emotion of like playful dominance, something I talk about, playful dominance. What does that mean? That means I'm playfully dominating them, right? I'm teasing them in a way that makes them know he's in charge, but this is funny, and I'm laughing, scrubbing and laughing, right? Mopping and laughing. Okay, well, how can I do that? Well, I would have to tease them, and maybe I'd have to do it in a certain way that's a little bit more assertive, and blah 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 blah. Unpack things for sure. That's my best advice though, because there's just so many emotions. I mean, that could be like a 4-hour fucking live just on emotions. Yeah, I was 19. It was 2 years ago. It was a long time ago, but I understand teasing is becoming more important. Yeah, teasing is awesome, man. Teasing is fucking awesome. I'm telling you, like when you do it the right way, because a lot of guys just make fun of women with like no charisma, no aura. Like they don't know what they're doing. They don't know how, and it always falls flat. And so you have to do it the right way with your tonality and what you say. And I made a YouTube video about it, like 6 psychological ways to tease. It's a good one because it teaches you like the right way to tease, right? I can't just walk up to a woman I just met and be like, "You're disgusting. Do you want me now?" You know, like that's not a tease. That's just bad game. That's just really bad game. So you'll learn. Like the more experience that you have, the more information and content that you digest, the better you're going to get at everything. Emily said, "Listen to this man." There you go, guys. Wow. I agree with a woman. How crazy. Please advise, mess with the girls that like you, not the ones with the one you like. So if you're trying to do the teasing aspect, you want to try and pass all the tests. No, I would just try to understand. I would just have a general understanding of what teasing even is. Teasing is making fun of her while simultaneously having it be a joke, lighthearted, right? And so teasing misses the mark when it's not lighthearted and when it's just a fucking jab. We don't want it to be a jab. We want it to be like, like we want it to be like a tickle slap. Okay, we don't want it to be a punch. We don't want it to be just a fucking tickle. Like if we're thinking about this from a physical standpoint, it's a tickle slap. That is what teasing is. It doesn't hurt that bad, but they feel it and they laugh. That is okay. That's the vortex. If I were to describe it. You guys got that. We're all smart here. Oh, how do I get over the fear of approaching? You go do it and you tell yourself that women are not superior to you and they're just human beings, man. They're just human beings. They're just human beings. Like we get so in our head about, oh my God, it's a woman. Oh my God, she looks good. Oh, dude, they're lost. They're weasels. Okay, guys, like they're just women. Just talk to them. Who gives a fuck? It's just a human being interaction. And a really good exercise if you want is like if you saw a dude on the side of the street and you need directions because your phone was dead, I'm sure everybody here could be like, "Hey, excuse me, do you know where this place is?" Just start doing that with women. Just start having little, just start getting the muscle of conversations with stranger women, even if it doesn't amount to anything, even if there's no end, even if there's no conversion. Who fucking cares? You have to start somewhere. That's how you're gonna start. How do you handle a girl that fears and attracted to me? This is in high school and is teasing on their fear of mistake. Whew, what language is that, brother? I don't know. When's the last time you broke wind? I don't even know what that means. What does that even mean again? Feared, attracted to you? I don't know, man. I wish I knew. Probably just keep her at a distance. I don't know. Whenever I don't understand a question, I'm just like, I just ghost her. Okay, leave her on red. I don't know what you're saying, but like, don't talk to her. Every time. Oh, that's funny. I don't know what any of these gifter badges means. Oh. By the way, I just made a kick. I don't know if anyone wants to follow me. I don't even know if I should. I don't even know if it's important. I'll go for about 10 more minutes and eat fucking dinner. I've been talking my ass off today. You guys, like, all I do is talk, guys. All I do, my mouth, I literally feel my mouth is like sore. That's all I do. What to do if she seems very interested but flakes and doesn't try to reschedule herself? Yeah, I would ghost for sure. She only judge a woman by her behavior, not her words. And her words can indicate interest, but if her behavior doesn't, then she's not as much as at least she says she is. And she's pulling you around. She's using you for attention. She's wasting your fucking time. 100%. Go replace her. That's why abundance is so important. Abundance is everything, guys. We have to be in a place of abundance. We have to be in a state of knowing that they're everywhere, and we have to go. You know how I describe it? I describe it as a factory. Okay, you need a factory of women. You need an assembly line. You need fucking staff. Okay, you need a fucking full-blown factory of women. Because when you do, and when you have this level of abundance, then you'll finally stop fucking caring about the reschedule, about whatever. And when you stop caring, they're all going to chase you. It is the craziest thing ever. The moment you stop giving a fuck, stop tolerating bullshit, and you just forget they exist, they're surrounding you. They're hoarding. They're like, it's insane. Like, you got to get the flow right. How many girls we be talking to at any one time? I don't have time for like that many, man. Like I'm trying to fucking lead a revolution. like I'm literally in real time trying to lead like men to the light. I don't have time for 20 women. Like that is an absurdity. I mean, I get tons of matches, I meet tons of women out, but like in terms of converting, I keep it very concise. I don't, how am I going to do 20 women? Logistically speaking, that's just like, that is a fuck ton of human beings, but they are out there. What if we have a flatline friendship and now she open up slowly and almost any emotions scare her away? So how to make her feel different emotions? You make her feel different emotions by acting like you don't want her. You're probably scaring her away because you're acting interested, which is the core problem. 100% the core problem. You need to stop acting like you want her, and you need to just simply tell her like, I'm not really into you, and then watch her be into you. Watch all her anxiety go to zero when you look her in the eyes and be like, I don't know if I'm into you. She's gonna chase you. I guarantee it. That's how women operate. What do you think about avoidant attachment women? Have you ever encountered one? I don't even know what that means. Someone said that earlier. I don't even know what that means. Is this a new term? Avoidant attach? Is this some new term that women came up with to be a victim about some shit? I don't even know what that means. Avoiding what? What is there to avoid? Clean. I don't get it. Cold approach dating app, social circle. What is best in your opinion? They're all good for different reasons. I do all of them. I approach. I use apps. I do all of them. I think cold approaching makes you feel the best because you really feel like a man. You're going out there to a stranger when you fucking, hello, whatever. Like you're basically just like a real life Casanova. So it feels amazing. Apps, of course, is going to be king for volume. Obviously, once you get your apps in the right setup, it's absurd. So there's pros and cons to all methods, to all methodologies. Yeah, new term for cucks. Yeah, I guess. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea. Maybe if I had an explanation, maybe I've experienced that. I'm not sure. When's the last? No. I already saw that. Like, she is my friend, but the friendship is almost like die, and now it's between friendship and more, and she is sensitive. Yeah, same applies, brother. Hey, you know what? I'm just really busy. Just ghost her. Leave her on ice. Make her worry. They're all the same. Friend or not friend. Is it fine to double text by starting conversations up again after a few days? You mentioned one sending a random pic, but never double texting like new date idea. I'd reconvene on another app. I think that's your best bet. I think double texting straight away is just, you messed it up with something you did with texting to even get it to this dynamic. Your texting should never put you in a position where you're having to reach back out and double text. But yeah, do another social platform. It's the best way to follow up. They're with abandonment issues, so they'll leave when they fall in love with you. Fall in love? No, they won't, dude. Dude, that does not. Dude, if a woman falls in love with you, like, dude, you can't get rid of them. That's not real. 100% not real. I'm telling you, it's not real. They're making up lies now. If a woman's truly in love with you, she would kill people for you. Okay? Because I've had it. I was at this dinner one time. I'll never forget this. I was at this dinner one time with one of my exes, and she was like, I would do anything for you. And I'm like, okay. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, I feel like I feel like I'm in The Godfather or something. And I'm like Corleone, and it's like my son who's like ready to like step up into the ranks. And she's like, I would do anything for you. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I'd kill someone for you. I'm like, oh fuck. All right. All right, eat your fucking tamale, you crazy woman. Insane. She was ready. I could have set her out that night like a fucking hound dog. So avoidant nonsense, that's not real. That's not real. When a woman is in love with you, there's no getting rid of her. You have to try aggressively hard to get rid of them. Really vibe your push-pull, playful banter with chicks, new to your framework, and I'm in the inner circle. Love to hear it, brother. I'm glad you're in the inner circle. David, you missed you were on our call? I don't think you were on our call. We just had our call. Try to make our calls on Wednesdays. Is that Saint? Are you fucking Saint? What's the screen name? If you are, because I know his name is also David. Great to see you again, brother. And I'm glad you're liking the inner circle, which is my inner circle community. We do week calls every week. Sunglasses off, looking at people's eyes, really getting deep. Oh, you're a different David. Okay, there's two Davids. You're in Australia. That's a bummer, man. Well, I do record them and I do post the exclusive content. So for sure, check all of that out. For sure, check all of that out. I'm glad you're in it though, and I'm glad. Oh, I've seen your name. Yes, I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. What time is it in Australia right now? God damn, it's probably like 2 days later. It's like so crazy. How do you keep a combo going if you're talking to a girl cross country? I think on a high level, you need to know that the reason, like, she should want to keep the combo going with you. And it's not like you need to increase your leverage and your power over this woman with how you treat them. Okay. So if you go about this equally, then you're going to be forced to keep the combo going. But when I have a lot of power and leverage over a woman based on how I treat her, she's chasing me. So a better question is, why isn't she chasing you? Because when a woman chases you, you don't need to worry about keeping a combo going. You need to be worried about them like showing up at your house. You see the difference? So the question is actually not, how do you keep a combo going if they're across the country? Dude, I've dated women long distance. I've done things across the world. It's not about distance. It's about how do you increase that woman's genuine brain desire? It's not like texting cross country is different than texting a girl 30 minutes away. Why would it be? You have to just plan things out farther, but you need a stronger leverage point. You need stronger desire from this woman. No doubt about it. 1 p.m. on Thursday in Australia. Holy shit. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're getting better. I'm glad you're putting the fucking work in. Love to see it. Love to see it. So act like I don't even want her to text me and be fun, kind of rude. Or I don't know, will make her stop texting. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't know the situation. I don't know with 100% certainty that this is exactly. I don't know any of the screenshots. I don't know any of the. I don't know shit. But what I do know is this. Okay, if she gets the inclination that you want to be more than friends, then she's going to pull back, and you need to make it known that you don't give a fuck. You have to. This is female nature, guys. This is female psychology. Friends, not friends, whatever, doesn't matter. Convo fizzled out and it was great banter, but she flaked on plans. She was last to text, just left her on red. Do I keep texting her? What are your options like? Again, we're focusing on the wrong things. This is an abundance issue. This is an abundance issue. This is not yes, your texting might suck for sure, but this is an abundance issue. And the point I'm trying to make is, if you had 15 of her clones just standing outside your door, would you be concerned about this one? No. So the question is, how do I get more abundance? Should you text her? Probably not. Like you might have a lot less options than me theoretically, right? And so in that case, you might need to text her and try and make it work. But I would never, because of the abundance difference. She's your favorite? Stop being a pussy. Stop being a fucking pussy. She's your favorite. It's okay. Get the fuck out of it. Okay, snap out of it. God damn. You watch the real game and you're, oh, she's my favorite. Gay. Come on. They're all the same. They're all the fucking same. Oh, man. We got 5 more minutes. Then I gotta go eat some dinner or something. Having a consistent polyamorous chick to sleep with consistently while talking to other girls, you better be elite. You better be elite at the game. Okay, that is not something that Joe Schmo can do. You need to get really fucking good at power and leverage and emotional dynamics. Elite. That is something you earn. Like, if you think you can be some, whatever. You might be elite, but I'm just saying, like, this shit, like, that is a very high level game. Possible, yes. Takes work to get there. Should I ask her straight up her priorities initially on the first date? Oh my God, dude, no. Do you watch my fucking content? You never go there. No, you tell them about talking fucking plants. You like, what? What? Watch my content, brother. Telling her what her priorities are. They don't even know. You tell them what their priorities are. I'm fucking dead. Oh my God. What a good learning lesson for you. Bro, what if is interested but playing games? If she's playing games with you, she doesn't respect you enough, and you need to fucking cook her ass. You need to fucking cook her ass. She should be on a, I don't want to say that, but like, she should be on a string for you, She's playing games and then like something's off here. My friend is the one who asked that he just started watching your content. Yeah, tell him to pull an all-nighter. Okay, tell that friend of yours, take 30 milligrams of Vyvanse and stay up well past sunrise and just inhale this content. He needs a speed run. Like, his life is depending on it. Okay, like this man cannot go a minute more without fucking digesting this content. Holy goddamn shit. Oh man. Talk about plants. Yeah, sometimes you go there, dude. It really it depends. It's nuanced, but talking about nonsense works so well. like they don't have the wherewithal, the mental capacity to really go into deep conversation. It just makes them uncomfortable. Makes them uncomfortable. All right, 4 more minutes. What other shenanigans we got? What other questions? Who else can I roast? Anyone else? Anyone want to tell me about a friend that they got cooked by a woman and I got roasted? I love roasting people. It's so funny. It is so damn funny. Oh, they gave me the fluoride stare. Yeah, man. A lot of women just have nothing in the mind. Nothing behind the skull. Zero. Or in the skull, rather. Zero. It really is nuts. Mike from Maui. What's up, brother? I fucking love Maui. I love Maui, man. Maui's so beautiful. Where did I go last year? I went to, was it last year? It was last year. I went to Oahu. I went to Honolulu with a woman that did not deserve it. Such is life. Such is life. But don't worry, she was a serious girlfriend. Serious girlfriends can get a trip here and there, but they got to earn it. Butterfly tattoo on the back of a woman's arm, red flag. Yeah. No, man, that's fucking encouraging. That's a good sign. Wife her right now. I want to be at your wedding. I want to be consummating the guy that does the thing. Do it. Be an experiment. Okay. Be an experiment. That sounds fantastic. No, man, that is not a good sign. Tattoos on women is not a good sign to begin with, but butterflies. Add 20 bodies. You know what I mean? Add 20 bodies. On Hinge with 20 matches, goal is to keep as many in combo and scheduling dates, keep abundance, right? How to keep track of so many chats. You get off the app as soon as possible with online dating. Get off the app as soon as fucking possible, okay? Don't sit there being a pen pal. Spike emotion, bounce. Spike emotion, bounce. Because every stage you're separating yourself from more and more guys. On the app, it's you in a million. On Instagram, it's you in 50. On numbers, you in fucking 15. And we keep narrowing the shit down, but you want to get off the app as soon as possible. Like, how do I show I don't give a fuck? I don't know, man. Go start a fucking app or something. Go build me a company. Come back when you're ready. I'm gonna treat you like Batman. Who was the guy above Bruce Wayne? Who was the guy above Bruce Wayne? Fuck. Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's in that movie, but I don't know his name in the movie. And he basically like it just sends him off into the void and is like, come back when you're stronger. That'll be me. No, not Alfred. The Liam Neeson like character that like, you know, they become mortal enemies at one point, but for a long time, it was like his mentor. That'll be me with you, brother. Just fucking come back when you're in tip-top shape. She swears she's a virgin though, wouldn't let me hit. Oh my god, dude. Holy cannoli, brother. Oh my god. You're on life alert, dude. You're on fucking. We got to check in with that guy. I don't think he's okay. I think we need a search and rescue team to show up at this guy's fucking house. A girl with a butterfly tattoo is a virgin, and that's why she didn't want you to fuck her. No. How about this? How about you DM me her Instagram? Let's see the difference in behavior. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. But come on, wake up. Wake up. It's 100% about elevating your game, right? All girls are good girls until they meet a guy they want to fuck. Then the rules are out the window. You know, when a guy has good game, it doesn't matter. When a guy's good, Ra's al Ghul, yes, thank you. When a guy's good game, it does not matter. All rules go out the window. I guarantee, I've hung out with women and done things with them that they've always told guys, no, I don't do that. I've had women pull right up over first date. I'm sure they've told many guys, I would never do that. I'm not the type of girl. Take me to dinner. Take me to drinks. It's about the game, brother. I am Ra's al Ghul and Batman in one. I got a new hairstyle. Should I get another photo shoot done for apps? Yeah, man. Always optimized. Always get the best images possible. Like, you know, the first step of online is your appearance, and then it's all texting. But like the first step is your appearance. Max it out within reason. Okay, you don't need to be fucking clavicular. Okay, getting knee implants and 30,000. That could be a whole topic in and of itself. I would love to do a conversation though. That'd be funny. But like, there's a limit. You know, there is within reason. Bro, how can I get more females and how do I join your brotherhood thing? Go to my Instagram. Okay, go to my Instagram and you're going to click on the highlight tab that says community and you're going to click on the link that takes you to the page where you can sign up on my community from the highlight on my Instagram. By the way, X YouTube Kick, are we still, do we have laggy or is it just laggy on my end? Lock, let me know. That's how you join the brotherhood and that's how you get more women. Bro, I unadded my GF on Snapchat 3 times and she blocks me. What does this mean? And don't want to speak. Go find more women. It means this is a good time. It's laggy. Damn it. What is going on? It's my first time using Streamlabs. I know. Well, I'm on phones on Instagram and I feel like if I restart it, it's just going to fucking. All right. Let me do this real quick. Everybody, please stand by. That guy's on meth. Clavicular is on meth. Okay, what about now? Laggy? Damn. I'm only gonna be here for like 5 more minutes. Am I back? Damn. What a bummer. All right, well, get Wi-Fi boosters. I will look into that. Yeah, Instagram and TikTok are both on phones. Twitter, YouTube, and Kick are all my computer through Streamlab. Wi-Fi boosters. Is that a Target? Because I cannot, I don't want to lag on the stream tomorrow because it's gonna be fucking hilarious. But I'll do a few more minutes because I know the stream's lagging and I definitely got to run. Should we not care about women's priorities in life? What if she doesn't want kids? It's a hard one to change on a woman. Really hard one. If you want kids, it's a fucking hard one. Best Buy? Okay. Look, you can convince women of anything. And you can change their opinion on anything. But that's a big one. Like, it's probably really deeply rooted in, like, her childhood, her upbringing, her family. It's a lot of shit you got to overcome. So, I don't know if she's worth it. I don't know enough. I'll grab that tonight, actually, because Best Buy's going to be still open in a few minutes because I'm going to go eat anyways. What are the last questions we got? Oh, and then we're back tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. I got to figure out how I'm going to fucking place this one. What about different religions? It depends how religious you are and how religious she is, you know? And how much I mean, you can convince women of anything. You can convert them. You can, you know, it really depends on your aura. I'm going to end the TikTok. I went live on the wrong way. Okay. Good talk. You're welcome. Oh, my pleasure. See you guys tomorrow. And I'll end this in 1 minute. Why does this look so dim? Okay, I'm going to get those Wi-Fi booster things. I wonder. See you guys. Wi-Fi booster. I think that is probably the missing link, and I probably need a plugin of some sort. 12 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a banger.